kind of hit so big. And I think because it was dealt with, that kind of subject matter was dealt with in a very, very intelligent, tasteful way. If there's any way of being on the tasteful side of bad taste, the two young guys who put that together, Paul and Chris Weitz, really knew how to do that. And I mean, I have to be honest, when I read the script the first time, my reaction was, well, I'm not doing this. I can't do this. I can't do that. So I called my manager, and who sent me the script, and I said, no, let's pass on this. I can't do it. He said, I think you should go in and take a meeting. You should take a meeting. I said, I don't want to take a meeting. I just, it's really, really rough. I mean, in the first 20 pages, you know, I'm walking into the bedroom, and my son has, you know, got a tube sock over there. And he's, you know, watching a porn movie, and he's busy doing his thing, and you know, and then there's a party, and somebody else is kind of, you know, doing something into somebody's beer, and then somebody's doing the beer, and then there's an oral sex scene with somebody reading a manual while they're, you know, the gal is on the bed there, and I said, this is way too much. He said, no, you're the only adult in the movie. This could be very good for you. This could be as managers are, you know, want to do. And I said, why? No, I can't. Why would I want to be in a movie I wouldn't go and see? I don't think I would go and see this movie. It's a little too raunchy for me. I don't. Go take a meeting, take a meeting, take a meeting. So I said, okay. And then I met these two young guys, Paul and Chris Weitz, who were the directors, and they said, and the other thing was I didn't like the way the part was written. The father was originally written as a kind of a crass character, like a nudge, nudge, wink, wink with his son, you know, trying to be a friend to the son, and you know, and I said, well, I got a problem with the part, and they were bright enough to say, you know, well, what do you have a problem with? I said, basically everything. I don't like the character. I don't like the character. They said, well, what do you want? How do you want to change it? And I said, well, I would change everything about it. So they said, well, you know, a week before we started shooting, they said, well, come on in with this kid, Jason Biggs, who's playing your son, and you can go through and improvise all the scenes and just change the character, you know. And really what I wanted to do was make him a dad. I wanted to make him a supportive dad, not a friend, you know, just the kind of square dad that every kid does not want to be around that much, you know. And that's you know what we did.